Warning: this video is intended for audiences who are 13 or older. If you are not 13 or older, please fuck off and tell your parents to moderate what you watch online.
Man, so I like to think that Mira doesn't really care about this woman that works at this curry restaurant, right? I think her name is Reika Egogawa, right? I don't think she cares about this girl and her stupid curry, and more the fact that she just needs this place as a job, and she realized that if she cannot get back, she'll just be out of a job because, like I said, it is clearly established to show that Mira is broke and poor, is a broke, poor millennials who still live with her parents, right, due to the economic crisis, right, and housing issue, right? And she just really needs it. She's like, fuck, I really need it. That's why I keep working all these stupid part-time jobs because I do not have a job, right? Because I really need this job to get paid in order to survive and live to next week, right? So I think that's really just what she really cares. She doesn't care about this person and her stupid curry problem, right? Also, by the end of the episode, the curry issue solves itself. It really has something to do with this girl and her curry cooking, right? If you think about it, by the end of this episode, right? All right, hey, it is Bakuage Sentai Boonboomger, episode 31, a magnificent challenge. All right, so this episode revolves around the our Boonboomger again going visit, helping Mira at her part-time job, right? Because that's literally what every single Mira episode at this point is. Boy, man, I really need this job. Can you guys help me make sure that I keep this job so I don't lose out on paying rent every month, right? So they have to help. I know I just said her name, but I don't really care at this point about this character of the week person. The curry girl at her restaurant, right? They're like, oh yeah, man, there's a rival curry restaurant that opened up across the street. It's taking away my business. Right? My curry's not good enough. I don't have any more curry customer. No, nobody wants. Ever since my dad died, right? The business has been going downhill. I don't know what to do. Right? I don't know how to innovate. Right? My dad opened up this restaurant in like the 70s, back when everything was low, and it's now the new right? It is now a new generation. All taxes, all inflation has happened, right? I have not done anything to change it, I have kept the same price, which is really bad in this economy, right? About this, Yeah, so Mira's like, hey, please help us fix up this shitty ass restaurant that has not adapted or changed, right, since 2007, right? Also, I like how she says that her dad died a few years ago, right? And considering like the state of the world, I like to assume that her dad died during COVID, right, or something. I bet her dad was like, yeah, hey, the vaccine, hey, fine, hey, you're not putting that shit in me. I'm not getting injected with the 5G virus, right? So I just that's what happened to her dad, right, and everything. Yeah, so Mira asked him for help. Joe and Ishito, Ishirio, go check out what the fuck is at this rival restaurant. Ty just like, all right, here, I got you here. Here, I got you the most. Ty is like the only reasonable person in this situation, right? Ignoring the insane thing of I got expensive spices, He's like, yeah, we gotta redecorate this fucking restaurant. This restaurant was like dog shit, like, holy fuck, what the fuck is this place? This place looks so fucking bad. I don't even know what the fuck you're doing in this thing. Do you guys even have a POS system? Right, in this restaurant, right? Like this, there's nothing about this one that says curry, right? Yeah, we gotta spice this up to get people to come in, Like Taya actually has like a reasonable idea, right? To help this place out, right? But everyone's like, no, that's not it. But don't worry, since this is a curry themed episode, Bunder is hurt. He's like, hey, you gotta let me out of the house, please let me out of the basement. I can't stay. I can't stay in the basement forever. I look like, right? You gotta let me out. I gotta help. All my entire gimmick is that I make curry and I'm really bad at my job. So yeah, so please, let me fix the curry restaurant. This curry restaurant's issue. Then we found out at the rival restaurant is, oh no, it's just the Hasidian trio messing up with it, and then they're just drugging the curry. They're just putting crack or what or some type of or to get people addicted to curry, right? That's just it. I just love how we found out the secret in the secret ingredient is drugs. Is addiction. You gotta get them hooked, on this curry. You gotta get them in on this curry, right? Yeah. So this woman, the curry girl, has been working this stressor for like since her dad, but she knows her dad was a curry cook, right? And she learns that, oh, actually gotta put feelings and love and energy and time into this. Wow, this is like, look, man, I'm not a chef, right? But I seen a bunch of chef shows, I see a lot of I see some Hell's Kitchen, some Kitchen Nightmare, some Master Chef Junior, Master Chef Australia, Iron Chef America, the next Iron Chef, Iron Chef, the quest for the next Iron Chef. Right, I see all those. Hey, one of the basic thing that the most basic trope in every single cooking show is that you gotta put love and feeling. And this woman has not. She's only doing this out of obligation to her dad. To her dad. I bet. Right? She's like, oh wait, I gotta put love and feeling into this. Well, oh my man, this is like the. I don't know how you can operate a restaurant and not realize, like, man, look, hey, look, I understand that. Hey, look, I know a lot of people that do their job and they don't love their job and everything, right? Because they're stuck in a dead end job. But like, man, that's like one of the. I feel like for cooking, that's like one of the basic thing you need to figure out about cooking, right? Like you gotta put your heart into it. Also, Yarukar is wearing a tiny chef's hat the entire time, and it's fucking great. I fucking love it. And then meanwhile, Gemba is doing his fucking thing. Gemba is so fucking like, what's it? Going back to how this show has three plot lines that has to happen in this show now, right? We got the Salient action, the Rangers action, and we got where the fuck Gemba's doing. Gemba's getting his ass beat because he's a fucking idiot, I fucking love this arc right now where Gemba just continually fucking loses every single episode because he's a fucking idiot, man. I like how Gemba went from an actual interesting character to like probably like one of the worst characters. I think Gemba at this point, if I were to tier list rank, I think Gemba is actually worse than Mira and Joe within this show. Honestly, that's how bad of a character Gemba actually is within this show. So he literally gets his ass beat by Deathstrike, and Deathstrike actually tells, hey man, you got skill issue. Come back to me when you can learn how to fight. Right? He's like, yeah. I think that's fucking great. Yeah, so yeah. So thanks to the power of this curry of love and feeling, they break the curry addiction. Right. So that's the thing about it, right. So we established that the curry is already good. Okay, like the base curry before this girl, the curry girl, learned how to put her heart and feeling and time into it. Like we learned that the curry itself is already inherently good. Right, and that the only reason why the Hasalia curry is good is they're putting addictive crack into the curry, right? And that's like the only reason. So I don't understand why they do so adding this extra bit of love is actually irrelevant by the time you think about how this episode plays out and everything about and also right they also just straight up defeat the Hasalia. They do what Taya originally did. Let's just knock them out of business. Yeah, right. I can't deal with this. Right, so I like how by the end of this this plot line of love and feeling and the curry is actually irrelevant by the end of the show, But yeah, Sakito eats too much curry. He's like, oh well, man, look, I gotta get my full value out of this curry. So yeah, yeah, you guys do this without me. So they beat the shit out of the clock, my automaton or wherever the fuck, right? And that's pretty much. There's like nothing really else exciting about it. They just and then the day is saved. And then like I said, and now now that the rival curry restaurant is gone, people are just going back to the original curry because it's the only one is open. Like I said, this has nothing to do with the fact that this curry is made with love and feeling. It's less to do with that and more the fact that this is just the only curry restaurant not to go to, right? So by the end of this episode, everything is irrelevant for the character actually learns pretty much nothing, and nothing really matters by the end of this plot if you think about it. And this week's lesson is don't play Pokemon Go while next to cars. That's how you get hit. Remember Pokemon Go, right? Remember when people used to play Pokemon Go with their phones and used to get hit by cars? Man, that was a crazy. Man, 2016 was a crazy. Was that when Pokemon Go came out? Whatever the fuck, right? Yeah, that was. Anyway, hey, next week is hey. Oh, they're back. It's back. He's back. Oh, it's Tokuger. They're back. Oh, did they get the actual actor from Tokuger to come, the main actor to come back? Not Bandai, can Toei afford to get I think his name is Jun Shisan, right? Can they get him to come back? I guess we're gonna find out. All right. Yeah. Okay. That's it. That's pretty much this week's episode. All right. Okay. Thanks. Bye.